Is this?
Hey, it's your boy Jordan Rob, and welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for your support. If you're new here and you like all things fashion, lifestyle, mental health, with a side of bullshit, then this is the place for you. Yeah, in this video, this is gonna be our first episode of Reclaiming My Time.
What he failed to tell you was, when you're on my time, I can reclaim it. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
I previously told y'all like I was doing this little 90-day detox where we were going 90 days, no alcohol, no smoking, no sex, no social media. Well, today is Friday, December the 13th, and if you can remember, we started on Tuesday, November the 11th. I want to say November the 11th was a Tuesday. Let's check and see. No, it was actually a Monday. We started on Monday, November the 11th. Our first 30 days was actually Wednesday, so 2 days ago. We successfully made it through 30 days. I'm so proud of myself. Round of applause. Shorty made that. Clap. Drop it to the floor. Made that. But I just want to talk about like what I did over these 30 days. What was the benefits for me of not taking in these toxins in my body, just unplugging, uncharging, and kind of like doing some little soul searching. Give a little advice for real. Just go over my notes that I took along the way, and we're gonna make this like a little mukbang video because I've never done a mukbang before. So we're eating Chick-fil-A. We got a 8-count medium fries with buffalo sauce and barbecue sauce, and this just my food, and if you don't like it, bitch, go order your own and get what the fuck you want to get. So, let me show y'all the food. Yes, we are eating on the floor so I can have room to move around and do what I want to do. And this drink is a fruit punch, no ice. Okay, let's get started. So before we get started, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you, God, for like equipping me with the luxury to be able to take time away, because everybody doesn't have time. Time is a luxury that I don't really think people really truly value. But being able to like take that time away from everything and just uncharge and unplug, disconnect, and kind of tap into who I am as a person and what is not like contributing to my growth as a person. Also, I want to thank my support system for really supporting me through this through this journey as a whole, but really through the first 30 days, because I know it was really difficult because I am the life of the party, and it was super hard for a lot of my people to adjust and listen to me say no to things and really just accept it. And I really thank my friends and my family members for really just going along this journey with me and just really supporting me. But throughout this journey, I'm gonna talk about like what I've learned throughout this journey. Some things like I might have already known, but like what I really like stamped and just want to continue. First, I just want to say, and I'm gonna read it from my notes how it is, so it might be all over the place a little bit. But first, I just want to say, like, don't settle. Don't put yourself in a predicament where you're settling with anything in life. Like, do not settle for less. Like, you are worth so much. Know your value and add text to that shit. Don't settle for shit in life. Like, these bitches will be out here. I don't even want to cuss in this video. I didn't even mean to say that, but people will really be out here trying to give you the low end of the stick with everything. And you just gotta know your worth. Like, you gotta sit down with yourself. You gotta get real uncomfortable and just really figure out who you are and what you want out of life, and what do you value? What are your morals? You really just have to sit down with yourself, and if it helps, write it down. So you can know when somebody is not appreciating what you're bringing to the table, and what you have to offer, and like set boundaries and know when to say no, know when to back away from things, know when enough is enough. Just know when something is not for you, then it's not for you, and don't feel bad about choosing you every time. That's something that I've known like prior to this 30 days, but it's something that being in this 30 days and really like sitting with myself and not being involved in everything around me, that I really got I felt a deeper connection with that ability in myself. For example, like this school year is gonna be way different from me because I know my value and I'm not overextending myself. Like, no means no for me this year. Even right now, like I'm out of school right now because of a health scare, and I'm cleared to go back to work, but I don't want to go right now. Like, I'm not in the best mood to be dealing with everything that comes with teaching. So I said no, and I'm literally said no for the whole week, and I'll be back next week. That's just one example of not settling, knowing your worth, and setting boundaries for yourself. If y'all know I like Megan Thee Stallion, and this gonna make sense. We not getting off topic. On one of her songs, she was like, "You can't find a bad bitch looking for a bargain." And that's truly how I feel. Like, you can't be your full self if you always like cutting corners, taking deals. People can't have you how they want to have you. People can't bargain to get you. This is not a haggle. It's not a haggle. What you say is what you say. What you got to offer is what you got to offer. It's nothing more, nothing less. Like, strictly that. Like, sticking firm to your words, standing on business about yourself. And that's just what I take out of that quote. So that's why I said that. Another thing I realized over this journey is I'm at the age where I just don't want to be around people who are not self-aware. If you're not self-aware, I just don't want to associate with you. That also falls into like knowing your worth. If you aren't able to know who you are, how am I supposed to know who you are? Because you're not presenting your best self to me, and those are dangerous individuals to be around. People that just continuously put themselves in bad positions, people who make bad life choices, have toxic ways or lifestyles, who don't have accountability, who lack the ability to prioritize things in their life. Over this little sit back journey away from people, I realized like that's not good for me. Like, those type of people, because it really be putting me in a bad bind, and it be putting more on my mental than I can take on, because I end up taking on their issues. So learning to just also uncharge from people and get people out of my life who aren't beneficial to my life, and people not even just beneficial to my life, like some people just ain't beneficial to their own life. Like, I'm learning to disengage with those type of people. The next thing is, this first 30 days taught me to give myself grace. Oh my God, give myself grace. Like, stand on business, but give yourself grace. Like, you are human. You are allowed to make mistakes. Actually, mistakes are how you learn. This might not even sound the best, but you are allowed to take L's. Like, a L is not failure. L is a lesson, like a lesson learned. You do better the next time. Like, if you don't try, you won't know something. So if you try and fail, do not beat yourself up about it. Like, if you never tried, then what can you say? For real, like, you didn't try. This journey has taught me to just give myself grace. Pour into myself. and just lean on myself. You can only bet on you, because you can only, truly in life, you can only depend on yourself and God, and choose you every time. My leg going to sleep, y'all. But choose you every time, because you the only person you can depend on. Don't depend on nobody else. You can't get this, you can't get that. Get off your motherfucking ass and go to work, like Kim Kardashian said.
Get your fucking ass up and work.
And choose you every time. Like, bet on you. Bet on you. Follow your heart as well. Don't just be out here doing things. Listen to your intuition, because most times your intuition is God's way of telling you, like, this is the right thing to do or this is not the right thing to do. Follow your heart and listen to your intuition. This has taught me that too. I've been doing that a lot this 30 days. Like, honestly, I've been doing that a lot this year, and it has saved me from a lot of stupid decisions that I know I would have made. Although I did make some stupid decisions. That goes back to grace. Like, I'm giving myself grace. And I'm just learning to, like, pray, listen to the signs that God is giving me. You know, your body knows when something ain't right. Like, don't ignore that. Please don't ignore it. Like, listen to that. Follow the lead of your body, because most times that's how God communicates with you, is through your body. Like, through your heart, through your mind. Follow your body. Listen to your body. Your body is rarely wrong when it comes to making the best decisions for you. I forgot what that's called, but I think that's called something. Like, it's a defense mechanism in your body, but listen to it. Patience. Have patience. I know this feel like a bullet point, but like, I'm explaining like what I've been experiencing and what has been working for me, like, while I've been out, and what I've been working on, and what I've been talking about in therapy while I've been on this first 30 days. Patience. That also ties back to grace, but like, be patient. Everything has its own time, and it's really God's timing. It's a famous quote out that says, you ever want to make God laugh, make plans, or something along those lines. God gonna laugh at your plans, because it's all about his timing. It's really not about your timing. Stop manipulating things to make things seem right, because you just gonna get yourself in a bind. This journey really was about building my relationship with God. So a lot of these things that I'm saying are really just based off of the talks that I done had with God, just based off of me building my relationship with God. That's really what this 30 days was truly about. I really just tapped in on my little spiritual journey and got closer with God for real, because I realized, like, I can't go through this alone, but also people aren't always good to have in your corner. Like, it's sad to say, but this world is a wicked world. Get close with God. We are in some times right now where He coming, like, he coming. Pay attention, lock in, get focused, like, tap in. That's all I can really say about that. And the last thing that I kind of worked on or went through is like focusing on now, living in the moment. Don't focus on things that are out of your reach at the moment. Just live for now. Yes, it's okay to make plans for the future. Write those things down. Speak them into existence. I'm not saying don't do that, but don't put too much stress on what's happening next week, next month, next year. All you can focus on is right now, because you can say that something, you want to do something, and that might not even be, it might not even be the time for you to do that, and that's probably why it's failing for you. That might not even be your calling for real, and that's why it's not working out for you. Just focus on what you have right in front of you. Focus on the things that you can change right now, and what you can't, give it to God. Like, give it to God. He has your back. That's all I can really say about that. That was really like my first 30 days for real. Just disengaging with the world and building my relationship with God. I did a lot of praying during the first 30 days, I had a lot of alone time. Like, I said no to a lot of things, and I just really sat in my house with myself. I didn't actually go to physical church because my pastor fell and broke his pelvis. I'm praying that he's all right. Actually, he came back to church last Sunday. And I seen the pastor's wife in Sam's Club the other day. This is totally unrelated, but I guess it kind of is. And she told me that he was okay. So I think if I'm not working this Sunday, I am going to try to go to church in person. But I've been watching a lot of Sarah Jakes. But to anybody who is, I know this video was kind of probably not what you expected. Probably really wasn't what I expected, because I really didn't know how to like go into it and talk about what I wanted to talk about. But I wrote the things down that I wanted to cover, and I talked about what I wanted to cover. This is a little hard for me to just sit and talk about this. I know what I got out of the 30 days, and I know the things that I worked on and the things that I spoke on in therapy, because a lot of this talking was in therapy as well. And I just wanted to drop some gems in y'all ear about what I learned throughout this 30 days and what I got from it. So if you're thinking about going on a little detox, call it what you want to call it, because I really didn't come up with the name of this until I was probably 2 weeks in. And I just said, I'm going to call it Reclaiming My Time, because I'm really doing some soul searching. And although I can't get back the time that I've lost, that I done put into things that I probably shouldn't even put into, I'm living with no regrets. Every L was a lesson. I'm learning from all of my mistakes, and I'm just keep pushing forward. I know that everything is in God's hand, really. And I'm just in the era where I'm just really following him, like everything is by faith, not by sight. That's kind of the era that I'm in. So back to what I was saying, like if you are in a little era where you are losing yourself or trying to rediscover yourself, remember to stay prayed up. You don't necessarily have to go to church, because sometimes church ain't always the answer. You may be having difficulty finding the right church home. You can watch it from home, or you could just read your Bible or pray. Just talk to God for real, and he'll help you through whatever battle you're struggling in. If you're just going through a rough patch right now in life, just uncharge. Take some time for yourself. Disconnect. Sit with your thoughts, and time for reflection is very important. Have those times to reflect. Look at what you've been doing. Think about what you can do better. I'm really talking about that a lot with my students too. Like, what could you have done? What could have made the outcome of that better? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. What could you have done to change the outcome of whatever it is that is going on? What could you do to have a more positive outcome? Create a more positive outcome for yourself. But that's kind of all I had to say. We will do another one on around January the 11th, because that'll be 60 days. Now that I did this one, I kind of see that it was unorganized a little bit, but I hope it was helpful. It was definitely good for me to kind of say everything that I wrote down and kind of hear myself say it. Y'all just please bear with me. Like, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm working on me right now. So I'm doing the things that feel right for me to do, and I'm just kind of following God's lead. So thank you all for watching. I love all of my supporters, and until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. Follow me on Instagram at Jordan Rob. And I will see you guys in the next video.